Welcome to my food forest. How you guys doing today? Welcome to Plant a Garden TV. You all are welcome. Alright? Today I'm gonna be pruning these pumpkin vines. And I wanna tell you why I'm pruning these pumpkin vines. But first I wanna ask you this question. Do you think it's okay to prune pumpkin vines? Or do you think you should never prune pumpkin vines? What do you think? Now, I'm going to tell you my reason of pruning these pumpkin vines. Now, as you see, these pumpkin vines is taking up a lot of space and they're creating a lot of covers. It's a beautiful cover crop. But the thing is, some of these vines, all gonna happen, they're gonna just dry and just fade away and dry to nothing. Meanwhile, the plant is still feeding them. Now, another reason why I'm pruning this pumpkin is to open up, to give it an airflow, and also to open up that the flowers can be visible. Because if the flowers visible, it might bring pollinators, it might bring bees, it might bring butterfly to pollinate the female. So this is the reason why it's not about the looks of the pumpkin, it's about the airflow and also creating, look right here. If you notice here, you're gonna see a small pumpkin coming up right there. You see, so now this gonna push out, and what it's gonna do is gonna push out, and then it's gonna need a pollinator. So if it's hiding and the bees cannot see it, it might just lose out. So these are the reason why the airflow and making the flowers visible to the pollinators. Now, when I'm pruning, what I'm actually doing, I'm coming down and I'm pruning this limb. I'm not pruning, the only thing I'm pruning is actually the leaf. You're not pruning the plant, you're not pruning the vines. All you're pruning is the leaf, these leaves. Alright? So these leaves gonna eventually dry off anyway. But the vine's gonna continue growing. So all we're doing, we're trying to create a better airflow and also making the flowers visible. If you notice, there's water in these leaves. You see? So you got to remember, you cannot cut the vines. You only cutting these, not the vines. These are what you're cutting. The leaf. I'm not going to cut all, but I'm going to cut majority. You see, this is what's going to happen. They're going to just dry down. So why leaving them, creating, hiding up the flowers from the pollinators when we could just come and just take them off. I mean, there's a lot I gotta prune. I gotta prune this whole area, go up there, and even them over there as well. But it's just the beginning, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do all one day. You just do as much as you can. And then you come the next day and you do more. So whenever you have time, you just do whatever you can. But at the same time, whatever little you do is causing a positive effect. Instead of doing absolutely nothing at all. You see, once you're gardening, your garden season never finish. There's always something to do. And you always got to try to figure out what can make your garden better. You see? What I need to do to make this garden do more better than it's doing. So this is the thing you do, you study them and you pay attention. So the next season, you become greater in knowledge and knowing exactly the requirements your plants need. So you could actually give them that requirement. But sometimes, if you don't know the requirements, you can't look for much. Because every plant requires a certain treatment. And if you know how to deal with these plants, you get way more out of your garden. Way more out of your garden. So you see it start cleaning up. It start cleaning up. I'm not really trying to cut everything, but at the same time getting rid of some of them